Okay, Mick, so big announcement from European Rugby headquarters this morning that we've been announced as host for the 2019 European Champions Challenge and Continental Shield competitions. You must be very pleased being part of the big team.
Yeah, it's huge news for rugby in the north and also for the Falcons as well in the city. It's it's a culmination of a lot of work that's been put in by the club, by Newcastle United Football Club, NGI and the City Council, and to land what is one of the events of the World Rugby calendar is tremendous news.
How important was it to get it, not only just to sort of grow rugby in the area, but to carry over from the excellent time that everybody had with the World Cup in 2015?
I think it's hugely significant that we've got this on the back of Rugby World Cup and Super League Magic Weekend. It just shows an ongoing commitment from the city to both codes of rugby, and it further enhances the reputation of rugby union in the North East and certainly within the city of Newcastle, and just helps with those long-term plans to grow the sport.
It is in 2 years' time, so we'll give people sort of an idea of the timeline between now and then of what they can expect to see.
There'll be nothing in the immediate short term. I mean, there's a lot of excitement. I think there'll be a lot of planning going on. We'd expect to have tickets on sale either later this year or early in 2018, although we are at the moment taking a lot of expressions of interest from people that want to be part of the weekend. But there's a lot of planning, not just on how operationally the finals will work within the city, but also from a lot of partners on the legacy that we can try and hope to derive from hosting the 2019 finals. Legacy is a commonly used word, but plain and simple, it means how do we get more participants into rugby off the back of the 2019 finals. And a participant could be somebody that plays the sport, somebody that volunteers, coaches, referees. It could be a spectator, it could be a sponsor, or it might just be a TV viewer. But how do we get more people interested in rugby that will benefit the sport within the North East and also Newcastle Falcons? And
with your Falcons hat on, it must be pleasing that there will be one match here at Kingston Park, and that it's quite an important one because it's for the as you say, the emerging teams of Europe to secure their place in the following year's Challenge Cup.
Yeah, I think it's a real chance for supporters to see some teams that perhaps never seen before and might not ever see again. You've got potentially clubs from Russia, Georgia, Germany, Spain, Portugal and quite a few other nations as well, all battling out to win that 20th place within the Challenge Cup. And I just think it forms part of what's going to be an absolutely wonderful weekend of rugby, starting on the Friday night at St James's Park with the Challenge Cup, Saturday morning with the Continental Shield, and then Saturday afternoon, early evening for the Champions Cup, the big main event, hopefully in front of a sold-out capacity, 52,000.
Okay, well, so the big announcement's out. We'll be hosting the 2019 European Finals here in Newcastle. As a lad from the city, so what does that mean?
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be massively exciting for the club and Newcastle as a city. It's a big sporting city full of big sport fans as well, and I think, whatever team comes in up here or whatever team makes the final, it's going to be massively exciting because the atmosphere is going to be amazing.
As a spectator, how much did you enjoy being part of that atmosphere with the World Cup games 2 years ago?
No, yeah, it was really good. I thought the turnout was awesome. They pretty much packed the stadium out for all the games, and I think that's the biggest thing with this city. Everyone loves their sport, whether it's football, rugby or basketball, and if you have big events like that in the city, you're going to get people who are going to turn up and watch and make it exciting.
And I know we speak often about sort of how it's targeting the next game and just being the best you can in all matches, but does it give you sort of an extra sort of thing to strive for, potentially being a Falcons team running out at a full St James's Park?
Yeah, I think so. I think it would be nice, especially for the boys to have that home final in front of your own fans, and like I said, at St James's Park with a crowd that big would be amazing. But like you said, it's small steps to get there, and it's just making sure that we keep on heading in the right direction.